Hey, everyone. I'm back. I'm feeling a lot better than I was before. Let me make sure that I am going live over on IG. All right, beautiful. And all right, so this week, let me move my chat on too. Sorry. Let's see. So if you're here, let me know. Stop by and say hey. So this week, I want to talk about creation energy. So last week, we spoke about readiness to change. I am talking about information. So if you have the book, Learn, Love, Live You, Reclaiming Your Energies to Get Unstuck. If you haven't grabbed it yet, hold on. I don't know what we're doing here. Sorry, my computer's being weird. I am getting ready to get on a plane, so that's why I'm not giving you full face here. But um, let's see. Let's move you. Let's move you here. Hey, welcome. Sorry, give me a second. My computer's being weird. Okay, so last week we spoke about your readiness to change, learning to be your own cheerleader, right? And if you're in the process, if you purchased the book, or if you're just ready to start changing and you're watching these videos to learn more about what it is to really get moving, to start this change process. And last week we talked about, again, being your own cheerleader, acknowledging to yourself, like, I'm ready, it's my time. I may have started this process 100 times before, but now I'm really ready. I'm ready to get moving. And these tools that I've been talking about that are in the book are all about simple ways to really start moving forward, really start making sure that you don't just get stuck and stop, right? Which has happened. I've done it myself many times. You get really excited to get moving, and then something stops you, and then it just stops your progress altogether. And then that just sucks, because now you're in this limbo where nothing's going on. So this week, now that we are already in that mindset of, I'm ready to get moving, I'm ready to move forward, this week we're talking about creation energy. So one of the things I like to say, that I say in the book, is that sky's the limit, right? There's no boundaries holding you back from your own greatness. You have to remind yourself of that, right? And so this week, I want you to start thinking about moving forward, right? Again, this readiness to move forward. And in that process, you have to realize that you already have all the skills necessary to get moving. Okay. I don't want you to think that, I don't know enough. I haven't learned enough. I need some, 40-week course to get ready to start doing something new. No, the reality is that you came into this world with gifts, talents, skills that you've been using your entire life. And you just haven't been acknowledging to yourself that what you've been doing, the ways that you've been able to move forward, has been you utilizing your skills and your gifts. Okay. And especially as people who were raised as women, we are often told that we're supposed to just think about community. We're supposed to think about everybody else. We're supposed to take care of everybody else. We're not supposed to focus on us. And that is just BS, right? Now is the time for you to focus on you. All that we're going to be talking about all these weeks with this change is about you, right? You are the only person that you can influence. And so when you are ready to start moving forward and living in this creation space, this is about that acknowledgement, right? I have everything that I need to get moving. That doesn't mean that, you have you shouldn't practice, there aren't skills that you need to get better at, that there's not techniques that you are going to learn throughout your life on your journey that are going to make you better, right? But when we're talking about starting, moving forward, thinking about this creation, you have every single thing that you need to get moving. There's nothing else that you need right at this moment, okay? So part of beginning is also ending, right? So it's ending this story that you've been telling yourself, that you're not ready, that you don't know enough, that you don't have enough skills, and start telling yourself that I am the creator of my own stability. I am the creator of my own abundance. And maybe most importantly, reminding yourself that my peace of mind is created by me. It's not created by my circumstance. It's not created by other people. You can't turn to other people to help get you there. It has to be you. It's all about you reminding yourself that you're the only person that can move you forward. Okay. So, this what's really important this week is to think about the ways in which you're speaking to yourself, right? Are you telling yourself that I'm ready, that I have these skills, that I have this ability? Or are you telling yourself, I'm not ready? I don't know what I need, but I know I'm not really there yet. No, you have to change that self talk. You also have to change how you allow other people to talk about you or talk about your readiness, right? Are there people in your life that are keeping you from showing up, that are telling you like, no, 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 just not just yet, you're not quite ready yet? Whether it's in your job, if there's a manager or a supervisor or someone telling you like, no, you're not quite ready for this yet, you're not ready to move forward, you're applying for a job and like, oh, you're not ready. You are ready. Don't allow people to tell you that your readiness isn't already there. Now, they may not be ready for you, and that's on them, and you have to adjust around that, but you absolutely are ready. You have the skills necessary to move forward, right? Now, again, part of that moving forward is going to be continuing to learn more skills to build on the abilities that you already possess, but your readiness is there, okay? So, this week, if you watch the Olympics at all, this week we saw the US team. I like to watch gymnastics, right? So think about like Simone Biles, right? Now, she has these amazing gifts and talent. She started with this athletic ability, right? Now, if she told herself, I'm never going to be great, I'm never going to be as good as whomever came before, she would have never gotten started. She would have never started practicing. She would have never gotten up the first time she fell down, right? She had to start with that awareness of her innate gifts, her one of the gifts of motivating herself, moving herself forward, to then keep practicing, to then keep growing, to then keep, turning into the person that she wanted to be. And that's where you are. You're in a space right now where you have to remind yourself how freaking amazing you are, and that you are ready for more. You are ready for this next chapter in your life. You're ready to continue to push yourself again and again and again, right? So that's your job this week, to remind yourself, I'm ready, and to think about, well, what are some of the skills that I already possess? Okay. We all have different skills and abilities. And again, this isn't about, the years of practice later skills that you will grow into or that you have grown into. This is about, what are the skills that I have right now, right? Maybe a skill is, the ability to cheer people up. Maybe it is the ability to push people forward. Maybe it's the skill of recognizing when things aren't quite right, right? Maybe you are very intuitive and you know when things are working, when things are not working, and maybe people come to you for that, right? Think about what are some of the skills that people come to you for that just naturally come to you. What are those skills? Because that's a skill, right? If people are coming to you and asking you questions and you're the person that they turn to when they've got questions in this particular area, that's your skill. If they had it, they wouldn't be coming to you for it, right? So acknowledge those skills. Take some time this week to write down, well, yeah, these are some of the things that people come to me all the time. It comes so naturally that I never really thought about it as a skill, but yeah, I guess it is a skill, right? Start acknowledging this week what you already possess as you begin to think about, well, where do I want to move forward? Where do I want to push myself, right? As I'm building this kind of abundance mindset, which can be very like nebulous, right? A lot of people talk about abundance and manifesting. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't think about those phrases, but there's more to it than just sitting down and saying, I want $1 million and I'm going to manifest $1 million. Okay. Yeah, it starts with that, but there has to be actual action that you are putting towards that to move yourself there, right? And so we are starting back in the beginning. This creation energy is okay, if I want to be ahead of this company or start this company, what skills do I already possess that I can start building on as I'm building these other skills. Okay. So my tenacity, my ability to not take no for an answer and keep moving forward, my knowledge of X, Y, and Z, these are things I already possess that I can build on. Give yourself credit for that to start putting those things towards this manifestation, these abundant thoughts that you are trying to move forward into your life, right? So again, take some time, write down again, what do people already come to you for? What are people already asking you questions about? What are skills that you're proud to already possess? They don't have to be big, huge things. They have to be incremental things, little things that you can start to build on, right? We want to make this simple. And if you grab the book, I talk a lot about these mini steps, these mini actions, and adding them up, moving them forward piece by piece by piece so that you don't just get stuck and stop. You're seeing that momentum. These are practical things that you can do. So when you're writing down, again, these are my skills. These are the things that I want to move forward. These are the things that I'm excited about within myself. These are the things I want to acknowledge my greatness in these different areas. Physically write them down and think about, well, if I start to build on this skill and this skill, how is it going to feel moving into my job, my business that I'm creating with the confidence knowing that I already have this 5, 10, 15 skills that I can build upon. I'm not starting from scratch. I'm starting from these existing skills that I already have, right? And we're going to keep this record, right? If you didn't grab the workbook, okay, the workbook is also going to help you to keep track of your greatness and your acknowledgement of all of these skills, all of your great assets, right? So what if you showed up, also in your relationships, your friendships, your intimate relationships with partners? What if you showed up with this confidence, knowing like I'm contributing to this relationship in all of these ways, right? I'm using these skills that I already possess to move forward in this relationship. How much differently would you feel about your relationship, whether it's time to move it forward or time to pull back from it? You're starting with you and the skills that you already possess and acknowledging them for yourself, right? And I just want you every day, right? Not just this week, but this is what we're working on this week. I just want you to keep telling yourself, keep reminding yourself, I have what I need, right? I'm not stuck. I'm not in a nowhere situation. I have what I need to start moving forward. Let me start giving myself credit. Let me start acknowledging these things and let that be your motivation this week to move forward. Okay. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on last week. If you took some time to be that cheerleader for yourself and write down some things about the excitement of getting started for change. Let me know this week if as you start to write down some of these skills that you have, I'd love to hear about it. I'd love for you to acknowledge them publicly, and I'm happy to share them out to people as well. But let me know what this process is starting to feel like for you, right? The next few weeks, we're really focusing on our core selves, our core gifts and abilities, and some of these energies that we're going to be focusing on the next few weeks are very personally intimate to us, building them up as we continue to grow and change. So let me know if you have any questions, if there's any support that I can offer to you. If you haven't grabbed the book already, I will put a link in the description as soon as I get finished here, so you can grab the book at any time. I also suggest grabbing the workbook because it's going to help you to keep track, and there's lots of exercises in there for you to, again, spend time each week really diving into connecting these energies into your own life. So that's it for today. I am getting ready to get on a plane and head over to Palm Springs for a conference. And so I will check in throughout the week and let you know how that's going. But otherwise, have a spectacular week. I can't wait to hear from you. Thank you so much for being here, showing up, showing out. I love it for me. I love it for you. Talk to you soon. Stay magical, y'all.